Today's Dirt Path devotional comes from Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 21. It says, "Look, he has placed the land in front of you. Go up, take possession of it, just as the Lord, the God of your ancestors, said to do. Do not be afraid or discouraged." These are the words of Moses to the children of Israel. God had freed them from Egypt, and they had left behind that life of slavery. They had gone to Sinai and gotten the law. Then God had actually taken them from Sinai to the doorstep of the promised land before, and they got scared because of the giants that lived there. And because of their lack of faith, now they would spend another 40 years wandering in the desert until the generation that was too afraid to take the next step had passed away. But now here they are back at the doorstep of the promised land again. And Moses gives them these words. He says, "Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged." Why? Because he knows these people. He knows when they come up upon new challenges, they would rather go back to the old life that they knew rather than try and overcome these new obstacles. But the promise that God has for them is going to be accompanied by these new challenges. So they need to not be afraid. They need to boldly go forward, trusting the God that led them to this point. They don't need to be. They shouldn't be looking around them and being discouraged by the things that they see. And that applies to you and I in our lives. So there are things in our lives that we have prayed and prayed for. We have sought God's will and how to navigate a situation or how to overcome a difficulty or even to achieve goals that God has given us. And now we stand upon a moment where that door has opened. We know the struggle it has taken to get to this door. But what we don't know is what lies on the other side. And even as we enter through that doorway, into the new promises, into the new day that God has for us, as we look around, it's easy to be discouraged by the things that we're not familiar with and the challenges that we have no idea how we're going to overcome. That's when these words of Moses to the people apply to our lives. This idea that we have to be brave enough to trust the God who led us to this point and be confident that he will see us through each and every challenge that we face, even these new ones in this new day. So rejoice, celebrate, and don't be afraid and don't be discouraged because your God is with you.